The flashy speed and power of Teofimo Lopez versus the defensive mastery of Shakur Stevenson. Who wins if these guys face off? All right, here we go. There's Teofimo in the black t-shirt, sparring Urdanis Ugas in the red t-shirt. There's Teo's jab. Oh, nice up and down, overhand right, beautiful. Great movement. Teo's very athletic. There he has his hands down. He kind of has that Philly shell defense, but he also switches it up. There's Ugas just jabbing. Teo's keeping his distance. There's Teo kind of just pawing, trying to set something up. Teo looks like he's about to leap in with some speed. He kind of loading his back leg to spring forward, it looked like. Nice 1-2 down to the body. Ugas just kind of comes forward with the earmuffs. Now Teo's circling. Ooh, beautiful uppercut by Teo, fast. Very kind of Roy Jones-ish. Ooh, that was very Shane Mosley. 1-2, real fast. Hands are low. He picked that off. Okay, I didn't realize. Ooh, nice overhand right. Nice body, and then he dipped under. Beautiful. Uppercuts going through the middle of the earmuff defense. It's exactly what you should do. So Teo's reading Ugas pretty well. Ugas, if they're trying to jab, Teo landed the jab, out-jabbed him. Yeah, see, Teo has that back leg, like spring back. Ooh, nice, overhand right. Teo's always ready to spring forward. That stance is very conducive. Ooh, beautiful counter uppercut. I think that hit Ugas' armpit, but ooh, nice combo. Ugas picked most of that off, but he's keeping Ugas away. Ooh, beautiful. So by throwing those shots, he's preventing Ugas to set and throw punches. He keeps making Ugas reset constantly. Therefore, he can't shoot offense when he's always resetting. He sets to try and shoot it. See, now he's getting a little frustrated right there, Ugas, you could see. Ooh, nice lead straight right by Ugas, lands on Teo. Ugas is taller, so at least it looks like he's taller here. Ooh, nice jab. Teo's keeping good distance, he's jabbing. A 1-2, beautifully landed. There, nice movement by Teo. Oh, nice Sugar Ray Leonard moves there. There was some waist movement, some Floyd Mayweather lower waist movement. No. Ooh, and then he pulls and counters. Jabs. This angle kind of sucks. But by the sound of Teo's pops, ooh, nice uppercut to the body. Yeah, see Teo, as soon as Ugas comes in, Teo throws a couple shots to force him to reset. Ooh, nice overhand right on Ugas. All right, that ends the round. Now we start again. Teo's popping that jab. Now, don't forget, guys, Urdanis Ugas is a world champion fighter. Highest level you can get. Okay, so they're moving around now, Teo's just jabbing now. Looks like, oh, nice jab by Ugas. Caught Teo coming in. Here he jabs, Teo steps away. Nice waist movement and knee movement by Teo. Nice double jab he pumped. Nice jab again, and Teo throws the jab and gets close because Ugas needs a little bit of room to land his punches. Teo knows that, so Teo's staying. Ooh, nice body shot. See, right there, the distance. He was just at the right distance where Ugas could throw a body shot. See, this is not a good, ooh, nice uppercut, real fast. All right, and that ends that sparring. All right, here we go. Shakur is in the white t-shirt with the black headgear. Urdanis Ugas is in the long sleeve white thermal. He has white gloves. Shakur has black gloves on. All right, he looks over. And now they keep going. Sportsmanship there. I mean, sparring's usually like that. There's Shakur with the classic jab and then straight left to the body to just kind of disrupt everything and get the fighters. He likes seeing the fighters focusing on the body. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful combination by Shakur. Beautiful. There's that straight left to the body again, and then he's going up top. See, Ugas, again, as we saw with Teo, Ugas keeps the earmuffs up. So that invites fighters to tee off on him because they know that he can't really counter. And Ugas is taller here than Shakur, but Shakur's controlling the distance. Maybe Shakur kind of keeps that jab out. And now Ugas is just pumping a jab, kind of feeling Shakur's either. Shakur just, there's a nice straight right by Ugas that lands. Shakur again, waiting, as usual, waiting for the opponent to make the first move so he can react. Shakur's a very reactive fighter. Now Shakur has the earmuffs in. Shakur is walking Ugas down now a little. There's Shakur with that waist movement, right to the body. He slips out the way again. He gets caught there with the straight right. but he is slipping nicely. Just with the slightest waist move, slightest tilt of the waist, Shakur is able to move. And he uses his feet a lot, and he does both of those. Ooh, beautiful straight left, and then he hops back, Shakur, after he lands that straight left to get out of range. Now Shakur's earmuffing it, and he's kind of inviting an exchange. There, Shakur is keeping his ground. There's a nice straight right by Ugas, which somewhat gets through. There's Shakur again, waiting. Goes that straight right, and it stays right there. Beautiful straight punches, real quick. Not the most snap on them, but they're very quick. Ugas too. Ooh, nice uppercut by Shakur. Nice double jab, and then he lands straight left and makes a miss and looks over at the corner, admiring his work. A little bit of psychological warfare. Ooh, beautiful. See, again, look at the earmuffs there. Ugas has those earmuffs on, and Shakur's just teeing off. And Ugas has the headgear with the bar on it. Those of you who fought before know that headgear with the bar impairs your vision even more. You don't really see that well off the sides. Beautiful. Ooh, nice counters. Nice overhand right by Ugas. Nice body shot by Ugas. Now Ugas is in close. And when Shakur's against the ropes, that's where he's vulnerable because he can't leap back and he can't really move his waist back because he's right against the ropes. See right there, he moves his waist back. So if Shakur's against the ropes, that's the hardest for him. Ooh, nice straight punches by Shakur, and he backs up, hops out the way. Again, nice combo. So he's just teeing off and hopping right out the way of the counters. There's that stick to the body, the straight left, that just disrupts. And that's the end of that sparring. Shakur Stevenson is known for his speed, but here's some pad work he's doing with Jaron Boots Ennis, where we see him actually throwing with some power, actually getting some leverage. You know, this shows, can Shakur throw with power? This shows that he can when he tries. Those are good, very short, snappy shots, utilizing my from point A to point B rule beautifully. He's throwing his shoulder and all his leverage in it, just turning his hips slightly, just enough to flow and toss all that leverage into each shot. Here's a recent clip of Teofimo Lopez right after taking some time off after the Josh Taylor fight, back in the gym hitting the bag. You see there he's a little thicker, he put on a little weight in between fights. And here he's starting to throw nice straight rights. Oh, nice power shot. See, Teofimo's throwing some serious power hooks here. As you see, Teo loops his shots, but at the very end he snaps his shoulder and gets all his leverage at the very end, snaps his shoulder and does a slight leverage and weight shift and gets a lot of power behind those. Shakur Stevenson is known for his defense, and of course Teofimo Lopez is known for his flashy offense. But I think what I learned from these videos is both guys have a little bit of the other thing in them as well. Teofimo showed that he has defense. Teofimo was doing everything from the Floyd Mayweather roll to the James Toney kind of Philly shell waist movement. He showed it all. He showed good footwork, and Shakur was showing some sharp offense. He was showing a great ability to set up shots, set traps, throw short, crisp punches, and even on the hand pads with Jaron Boots Ennis, we saw Shakur throwing some good, tight, short leverage shots that would definitely get somebody in trouble if those landed. And of course, we saw Teo on the heavy bag. Now, while Teo seemed, at least in that clip, that he falls into the looping kind of puncher category that I talked about, he got crazy power and snap and speed in those shots. I mean, he looked a little heavier because it was in between fights. And when I mean heavier, he didn't look fat. He was just more bulky. But that speed and that power was top notch, man. It was on point. So the question is, would Shakur's defense be enough to be able to get the victory over Teofimo's flashy, sharp offense? Now, when you watch the two, especially of recent times, December 23, that is, Shakur had a performance that a lot of people thought was lackluster. He didn't throw many punches. In fact, he set a record for throwing the least amount of punches in a 12-round fight, and he was mostly working on his defense. Now, while that bored a lot of people, it still poses a question, can anybody catch this guy? Can anybody catch him? His feet are so fast. But it showed that the few times he got caught, Shakur was against the ropes. So when Shakur's against the ropes, that completely removes all of his defense, because his defense is almost never waist movement. It's almost always moving back at the waist slightly, but more so than anything, moving with his feet. And if the back's against the ropes, there's nowhere to go. You're trapped in, you're walled in. So that would have to be, I think, Teofimo's main goal, is to try and get Shakur on the ropes. But also, Teofimo has some serious speed and a very high boxing IQ. So Teofimo could conceivably also outbox Shakur. But see, now Shakur would sit there waiting for Teo to pull the trigger. And Teo is the kind of fighter that, while he incorporates a lot of countering in his arsenal, he will, he stands heavy on a loaded back foot, ready to spring at somebody, and he has great speed, very Roy Jones-esque / Shane Mosley. He's Roy Jones-esque with his springing forward into attack, and he's Shane Mosley-esque with his speed, his combination punching with his speed and snap. So I think Teofimo would attack Shakur, and that might not end up too well for him, because Shakur really thrives when he is on the defense, when somebody's attacking him, when he's not the aggressor. So it's interesting to see, but Teofimo's IQ is so high, he might not fall for that. So it could end up being a real snooze fest if they fought, or it could be somewhat explosive if Teofimo really bringing the fight to Shakur. Shakur campaigns at 135 pounds, and we know Teofimo now is at 140 pounds. But I say this all the time, guys, that's only 5 pounds. The fact that it's technically on paper different weight divisions means nothing when it's one division away, especially at the lighter weights. Everybody within 5 pounds of each other will end up fighting, or definitely could end up fighting. So the question is, how do you guys see this going if and when the two of those collide? Who do you guys think wins? Is it Shakur's defensive wizardry, or is it Teofimo's explosive speed and power and offensive-minded style? Tell me in the comments. For the rest of this video, go to my YouTube.